I want to make some points today about this whole taking down of the Confederate flag and the Confederate statues and that kind of stuff. The Confederate flag and the Confederate statues and these things, they've been around for a while. They've been up for a while, and they've been doing what they've been doing before this big uproar of racial tension of today's world. They've been there. And were they a problem all along? For some people, it would trigger a discomfort, and maybe even it could be even traumatizing for some people. But either way, they've been there for a while now. And people and black people, you've been letting it fly for this long. Like, you've let it fly for this long. And now is when you want to take them down? Now. I understand you want to remove the flag because they represent hate. But taking it down now is it's a little too late, and not only that, it's not a good time, because the hate that's going on right now, when you try to do this to people, it's only gonna cause them to want to fucking kill you. It's gonna get them even more angry and want to kill you. Now, you might ask me, why should you like care? Well, you should care. Why should you just do what they want? Because they represent hate. I get that it represents hate, and some people say it represents heritage or whatever. But either way, even if it does represent hate, hate exists. Hate exists, and taking away a flag or a statue is not going to take away the hate. In fact, it's going to cause even more hate, because all along the hate has been existing, and it's in like a trigger mode right now. It's in a build up right now, and now you want to take it away. It's only going to cause people to want to start a fucking war over these things. Okay? So you should kind of care about how they feel about it. The people who stand for their flag and their statue, you should care how they feel about it, because these people, a lot of them can be very killeristic. Let's call it that. They could be killeristic. A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them have this kind of savage way about them. This redneck, a lot of them are some ruthless motherfuckers. And you should care about your community enough to know that it's best to let people have what they have. It's their flag. Let them have the fucking flag. It's theirs. It is their flag. Let them have it. Right? In this time, and this era, of all the time when you could have asked them to take it away. And maybe if you had asked them to take it away, then it would have escalated into something like what we're experiencing today. But these people, they, even if it represents hate for them or if it represents hate for you, they see it as you trying to take away their freedom, and to them you are provoking them. You're provoking them because you're telling them that the shit that they stand for, they shouldn't stand for it. Whether somebody stands for hate or they stand for good, they stand for something. And when you want to take away what people stand for, it makes them want to start a fucking war. Because some people stand for hate. Some people stand for hate. And hate exists. And you need to know that hate exists, black people. Because you've been wanting to create this fake ass utopia around you. Like, you believe that when you take away somebody's flag, it's going to somehow create peace. I can't tell the last time I've seen a Confederate flag lynching somebody, or a Confederate statue shooting people or burning a cross in front of somebody's house. It's not a statue or a flag that does these things, it's people. Do you think they need a fucking flag to kill you if that's what they want to do? They don't need that. They don't need a statue or a flag to kill you. So you're taking down these things and you're getting them getting the government to start these policies and these laws against these people's um, artifacts and their signs and symbols and shit. It's not gonna make peace. It's not gonna create peace. Especially now. That flag represents hate. It does. It probably does. But people represent hate. And it's people who hate, not flags. You fucking with people's shit, okay? It's only gonna cause more problems. Because in this time, when you're trying to do it in this time, it's a bad time. I'm sorry. Let them people have their flags, let they have their swastika, let they have the statues, let them be, because they've been there. And you need to know the reality of life is that hate exists. You can't keep trying to create a fake world around yourself. Okay? You can't constantly trying to create this fake world, this make believe that everything is good. I want to know that everything is not good. If it's not good, because down here in the South, I live in the South, okay, and people have Confederate flags, and I want to know who is who. I want to know who is a Confederate. I want to know who in the KKK, because you might take them shit down and you think it's all good, right? And then you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know who you're stepping in front of. I want to know who is over there and who is over there, so I know I don't fuck with these people over here. I don't fuck with these over here, because I know what they stand for and I know who they are. But when everybody looks the same, I can't tell who is who. And then I think I'm safe, and I'm not safe. Black people, sometimes you guys don't stand for shit. You stand for nothing but some dumb shit sometimes, black people. It's the truth. You just stand for bullshit sometimes. You don't really think. Like, they don't need flags and symbols and statues to kill you. And when you take away these things from them, that's when they really want to kill you. Why should you care that they want to kill you? Because when they kill you, you're dead. That's why. You really care about your community as much as you say you do. You need to be more wise about life. You have to make better. You gotta use your thinking capacities. You have to like synchronize the brain shit. Like, y'all need to get it together and stand for shit that means something. Okay. I mean, these statues and these flags, they've been here for decades now. And you've been letting it fly. You could let it fly some more. Because you need to know who is who. You need to know who is hateful. And even if it's for heritage or Southern heritage, I don't care what it's for. Either way, hate exists. And you can't keep thinking that love is the only thing that exists or should exist. Because really, one can't exist without the other. Let these people have what they stand for. They stand for hate, let them stand for hate. You stand for love, they stand for hate. Because the way you feel about the things you stand for is the same way they feel about the shit that they stand for. The same emotional energy and passion and just, I don't know, the same force that is around, that emotional force that is surrounding the way you feel about Martin Luther King or Martin Luther King's statue or I don't know, your African flag or your African garb or whatever you stand for or whatever symbol is. That's the way you feel about that. The way you feel about slavery, everything that the black community stand for, they have the same passion and even more, because it's being driven by hate. And hate is a way more aggressive energy, okay? That's the same way they feel about it. Now think about this. Can you stop this feeling? Can you stop having this passion about what you stand for in the black community? Can you stop feeling like Black Lives Matter? Can you stop feeling like you should stand for what is right? You can't stop this, and this is how they feel. This is how these people feel. This is the same energy backing up what they stand for, what they stand for. Let them stand for it. How would you feel if somebody want to come and take away your artifacts and what you and everything that you build, black people have built, and the legacy of Martin Luther King? How would you feel about that? Oh, let me guess. Well, what we stand for is different because they stand for hate. I get that. Either way, you stand for something. And people have a right to stand for what they stand for. Okay? And like I said, even if you stand for love, they stand for hate. The energy that is backing up, the passion that you have about what you stand for is the same passion they have for what they stand for. And they're grounded in so much hate and resentment and racist feelings that when you standing for your love and what you stand for and you want to do what's right, they don't see it that way. Okay? They have a different energy than you have, and their intentions are different. So as far as they're concerned, you're provoking them because they cannot relate to your reality. They only know theirs. You're fucking provoking them, and when people feel provoked, they want to fight. I'm telling you, black people, if y'all don't get it together, man, if y'all don't realize that you stand for a lot of bullshit, if y'all don't realize that, then I don't know, like, you need to understand that this world is not peaches and cream. Like, shit is not smooth. Hate exists, and when the fact that hate exists, I want to know and see it and recognize it for what it is. And I don't want to know that everybody looks the same and I don't know who to trust. Okay? Oh, the Confederate flags are gone. All of a sudden you're safe? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Confederate flags don't kill people. People kill people. A statue is a fucking statue. Even though it's a statue of a person, he's dead and gone, and that's just a statue. He's not gonna fuck with you. But the people who believe that these things should remain as they are, some of these people are some ruthless, no conscience having, no remorse, no empathy having ass people. And I'm not saying all people who support Confederate flags are that way, but a lot of them are. Okay? They don't give a shit. And the more you provoke them, the more you do. I mean, you black people in general, you're doing a bunch of dumb shit nowadays. And I'm gonna touch on all of that in another video. In other videos rather. But this is one topic that I wanted to talk about. I mean, you taking away somebody's flag is not gonna take away the hate. Okay, it's not gonna take away the hate from them. It's not gonna take away the need to kill. In fact, it's gonna ignite it even more, because they already hate you, and here you are, just taking away everything from them. Does the Confederate flag stand for something positive? Some people say it does. I don't think it does, but they say it does or do. I don't know, whatever. But still, it exists, and hate exists, and you should know who is who, and they have a right to hate, because hate is it's like an emotion or an emotional state that exists. Okay, and it exists to teach us about ourselves. Okay, we can't learn about love unless we learn about the negative aspects of emotions. You know, we have to kind of have both. I'm not saying we should always have racism and hate. I'm just saying, in order for us to find where we need to be, we have to recognize where we are, and we have to recognize who is who, and we have to recognize hate and let it be what it is. Okay? I don't mean that you should just not try to make things better. I mean, you should let people express themselves how they want to express themselves. Because when you fight them, they fight back. Okay? That is not the way you bring peace into this world. That is just not the way to do it. And I'm warning you. I'm warning you, black people. Let these people have their flags and their statues and shit. Let them have it. It's theirs. They bought it with their own money. Okay, they built it up. Let them have the shit, man. Just learn to use your brain and stand for something. Stop being so fucking stupid about shit. Just like I heard about this Black Panther shit, they trying to get Marvel or whoever to donate to the black community. Black people, y'all just sometimes y'all just do some pathetic ass shit, man. Like, what the fuck? Sometimes y'all just stand for some dumb shit. Dumb shit. Alright? That's a whole nother video. I'm just saying, let me just check if I touch all the points I wanted to touch. I'm not gonna edit this because I suck at editing. So it's not the presence of the Confederate flag and the statues and the swastikas that is going to kill you. It's when you take them away. That's what's gonna kill you. Because you're gonna anger people enough to want to kill you. Okay? It's not the presence of them. It's not the existence of them. That's gonna cause you to die. That's gonna cause you problems and in your. It's uncomfortable. That's true. It could be traumatizing. That's true. But we have to work on our trauma and our discomfort. And they have to work on their shit too. So they don't have this need to represent so much hate, even though they know it's hurting other people, even though it's traumatizing. You know, so they have their work to do, and you have your work to do. But in the meantime, we can't just snatch down shit. We can't just snatch down the fucking flags. It's gonna anger people, especially in this time. Black people, y'all need to stand for shit. Y'all just on some dumb shit, and it's just lame. It's really fucking lame. I think I'm done with this video now. Bye.